Canadian winner. And if you want a Crosby, it's gonna be costly if you just a beginner. You little rat trying to front like Master Splinter. If I'm blunt, that makes you just a pinner, but you can't turn your nose now. This is how it goes down. Don't you dare impose how Empire got the flows. Wow, it's been a minute. We still up in it. Tunnels from the underground, the sky is now the limit. So pass it down as end of it. We hit the outer atmosphere, taking off just when it's clear that we can reach the upper tiers. To the market, to the peers, you the target, we the spear. Wish the glass salute and cheers. These amateurs be left in tears. People, make some noise. B-girls and B-boys, say ho. Now scream.
Rock the funky beats. Check it out.
What up, y'all? My name is TK. Over there we got DJ Cosm. We are the Dragon Fli Empire, straight out of Calgary. This is Sing Talk Play. We are live on CJSW. Check it out. We just that nice. We just that nice. We just that nice. Come out the dark so we can show you the light. The DFE, that's right. We just that nice. You played it once and now you're playing it twice. The DFE, that's right. Just that nice. Back in effect with the 1-2. Northwest clan ripping Highland Ranch lands. Microphone flex, plus the DJ you respect. African, Euro fam, look, ma, we grand. Centralized and catching fools like, yeah. Fly skies hot, also better recognize. Cause two Perry brothers getting ready for the rise. And peace to the snake pit. Got a ladder by, yeah, AB rap ticket straight to the wood. Beef, heck nah. We got fresh cuts, got weak, no nah. You better raise it up. Fist pound, no frowns, suburbs to downtown. Who got the props? D to the FE. Who got the flops? All the sucker MCs placed with fury, live in stereo. Dragon Fli Empire rocking on the radio. Come out the dark so we can show you the light. The DFE, that's right. We're just that nice. You played it once and now you're playing it twice. The DFE, that's right. We're just that nice. Come out the dark so we can show you the light. The DFE, that's right. We're just that nice. You played it once and now you're playing it twice. The DFE, that's right. Buzzing with the classic status, TK on the apparatus, reaching for the planet stratus, cause the beats we got the fattest. Jealous grabbing at us, but the vibe is just the bad. Batter up and sweet enough to groove like peanut butter cup. Pump her up and slow it down, pump a line all over town. To the sky, lift up the ground, the buzzing fly hypnotic sound. Rappers lost, now it's found, rising up from underground. Never mind the dancing clown, so yes, we bring a brand. Back the funk of booming, bracing for the bunker looming face. Who got a flow consuming, so to bust it open, move and shake. Cause it blows through the texture, feel the urge, don't hesitate. Music, yeah, we dedicate for all those who invigorate. Those who just deliberate, contemplate a constant way. Just decline, you find a bait and help a flavor we create. Who's the best connect on the decks and on the mics? The DFE. We just that nice. How y'all feeling? Sing, talk, play. Check it out. We can show you the light. The DFE, that's right. We just that nice. You played it once and now you're playing it twice. The DFE, that's right. We just that nice. Come out the dark so we can show you the light. The DFE, that's right. We just that nice. You playing it twice. DFE, that's right. Because we just that nice.
We had Just That Nice. That was a classic, you know. What was your thought process on that one?
Yeah, well, with Just That Nice, we have a really talented buddy of ours who used to live in Calgary. Now he lives in Toronto, named Danny J. And he's an incredible musician. And that lush, like, Afrobeat style sounding instrumental, every piece of that was made by him. Like, he played the drums, bass, guitar, etc. And when he sent us that joint to, you know, my thoughts in terms of, like, how I'm going to write to it was, like, this is just a hype joint. Let me, like, again, you know, just get on like some typical hip-hop brag rhymes and just, like, you know, this is who we are. We're DFE. We're just that nice. And, you know, that's, you got to be confident in hip-hop. That's what it is. You can't just be like, oh, I'm okay, you know. That's not the spirit of hip-hop.
Sing Talk Play, brand new episode, this time with Calgary's own hip-hop greats, Dragon Fli Empire. What up, boys?
Hey, good, man. What's good?
We got my man, TK, MC TK. And we got Cosm on the, I believe they call them the ones and the twos.
Yeah, those who still use them.
You guys are well-rooted in the Western Canadian hip-hop scene. You guys have been putting out stuff and supporting the community forever, both through a radio show here on CJSW, DJ Cosm, and putting on tons of material as Dragon Fli Empire and solo stuff, both of you. So let's talk about it.
Yeah, we've been doing it for 10 years, early 2000s. Been doing it strong. Actually, 11 years now that I think about it. Last year was our 10-year anniversary. Last year was also a really good year for us because between us we had 4 releases, which is a record. So we've been busier than ever. We started off in the year with a little compilation, or sorry, a little album with a friend from Saskatoon. I did an album with a MC from Chicago, Infinito 2017. You have a project called Psychology. Maybe you want to...
Yeah, basically... you know, I make beats too, which a lot of people didn't know. So I wanted to just, you know, make some beats, get some MCs that I liked from Calgary to rap on them. And so it's basically a compilation. I'm on a few tracks rapping as well, but mostly me on, the beat maker side of TK, which people don't know about. So
and that kind of, those 3 releases set the stage for Mission Statement, our 4th studio album, which came out just back in November. 13 solid gold tracks, some great guest appearances, and the best beats and rhymes you've heard from us yet, if I don't mind saying.
And you guys are taking this album in great directions, doing a lot of shows, doing a lot of great things. Let's talk about Europe a little bit. How's Europe for you guys? You tend to go often, so why?
Europe is kind of like how hip hop was here, like maybe in the 90s. You know, like they still have that just passion just for anything, even if they've never heard of it before. So obscure, you know, hip hop group from Calgary can like play like a whole European tour, headlining European tour, and people will come out and pay money and get live to it. They're not like super snobby about like, oh, these guys aren't on a major record label or anything. So to me, like to have that kind of spirit in, you know, people that are fans of music is amazing, and I want to be a part of it as, you know, much as possible. So when we went there the first time, there was one DJ in Lyon, France, who really loved our stuff, and, you know, he was the catalyst to kind of bringing us out there. And then just that was a super eye-opening experience, and it just made it like it's very addictive. It's something where like you leave and you're like, okay, when am I going back again?
I imagine it's also one of those things that really hone your skills as well, being on the road for that long.
Absolutely. I mean, this last one we did in February was 8 shows, you know, some of them back to back, and you definitely get in a groove for sure.
What's down the road? I mean, you guys have projects all the time doing really interesting things. What do you guys got going?
Well, we're, you know, a lot of people don't know that we've been doing a lot of this under our own little label called Make Believe Records. We're taking that a little more seriously, putting more releases out through Make Believe. There you go. And also working with some other artists, local guys like AYE, trying to bring them into the fold, increase the family, you know, just really do it ourselves, but do it at a professional level and just try to make that one-on-one connection with as many fans as we can. There's like 5 or 6 projects already being discussed, so.
That's amazing. So big things. 2014 is going to be a big year.
Yeah, and the next Dragon Fli Empire project is actually going to be a little EP exclusively with collaborations of artists and musicians from France.
Oh,
so,
nice.
Yeah, it's
based on all the connections you've
exactly
made touring.
Yeah, I think one of them was actually recorded in Lyon, France. So.
Oh, amazing. 10 years is a long time for collaborators. How has that relationship evolved or mutated or strengthened?
Well, it's funny, you know, Mount Pleasant, which some people may know, was an early song of ours. It became a bit of an indie hit with CBC.
Classic.
And that sort of popularity, it just sort of, you know, draws to the spotlight and, you know, allowed us to keep doing music together. And we, you know, we're very active on our own. A lot of people don't realize that. And it's really cool going out and drawing inspiration from other sources and then coming get back together and combining those. And that's what we've certainly done a lot.
Yeah, I think, you know, in terms of our working relationship, like the thing that works with us is that none of us is super, you know, we kind of listen to what the other has to say, and we try to come with a compromise. And that's what you have to do in any group, and that's how it'll survive. And when a group doesn't work is when, you know, one guy's my way or the highway, you know. So we can't do that with this group. And, you know, if we don't both agree on it, it doesn't show up on the final product, basically.
You guys bring out old stuff, which is great. When you put out something new, what's the thought process? Do you like to push the new stuff and put the old stuff aside, or is it a mixture? Do you feel like people want you to do the old stuff?
I believe always, like, because I'm a fan of music and I'm a fan of many artists, and if you go to a show of one of your favorite artists and they just do their new album, it's like a bummer. So I believe in embracing your whole discography, but at the same time, if you're doing stuff that's really, you know, hype and it's current and people may not have heard about it, you know, don't play none of your new stuff, like, you know, but maybe like blend, you know, come up with a nice blend of old and new.
Yeah, I mean, as we've gone on through the years, every release, there seems to be 2 or 3 songs that people really gravitate to that work well in a live setting. So we hold on to those ones. We don't discard them when we put out new material. And then as we go, the live set evolves and progresses, and you hear some of the old ones, and then, you know, the new ones that bang, and you're going to hear them too. And then the other joint we just did was called The Daily News. And the album version of that features Sadat X of the legendary Brand Nubian New York City, Full Effect. And that's just, you know, kind of cautionary, you know, sort of song about why you shouldn't believe everything you see on TV, and how watching the daily news might not give you the most accurate reflection of the truth and some of the stuff that they kind of emphasize, rather than credible news that a lot of people would actually like to hear.
Yeah. That's your daily news. I'm TK, your host for this evening. Check it out. Yo. Names in the daily news, names in the daily news, names. Yeah. Names in the daily news, names in the daily news, names. Names in the daily news, names in the daily news, names. That's right, y'all. Names in the daily news, names in the daily news, names. Newsflash, the popcorn prince broke it up with his princess. Yeah, get this. Real bittersweet bridges that we cross. A Twitter tweet, all about his loss. Big news, not the biggest, of course. Reality chick announced, yeah, she's bound for divorce. Up to whole 2 days. So shocked and amazed. Still getting paid for the exclusive wedding page in the magazine. Our insider scene. The girl on the arm of that guy, ka-ching. Made the flashy rapper, possibly the actor who just got dumped. Some say jealousy factored into the decision. Must have been the religion of the crazy space guard. Possibly the difference in age or them lunch day glares. This just in, no one cares. Names in the daily news, names in the daily news, names. Names. Names in the daily news, names in the daily news, names. Names. Names in the daily news, names in the daily news, names. That's right, y'all. Check it out. Yo. Praying the way better, duck, hide, scatter. Sources indicate fat cats getting fatter. The weather report is like chances splatter, cause these cats smash everyone. You don't matter. Little guys are organizing live on the scene, corresponding with the latest in the battle for the cream. Cash rules everything in sports as well. Locking out NBA, NHL, NFL, oh well. Bringing the politicians, crises actors. Sweater news turn into fear factor. Designed for the shallow, designed to shock. Designed for the partisans, Starlock, Fox News, cartoon, comic book. Better take another look. The mob runs deep, so we all shook. Dumb it down, we can all be wiser than editorials bankrolled by advertisers. Names in the daily news, names in the daily news, names. My name is TK. And now our special correspondent, DJ Kazum. Thank you, Kazum. We're the Dragon Fli Empire.